Have you ever looked at this, your report card, and thought that this maybe decides your whole world? Have you ever seen a grade and thought that this maybe says who I am? Maybe you got a high grade and felt proud. Maybe you got a low grade and felt disappointed. Maybe you compared your grades to your friends. Or maybe you asked yourself a question many students ask. Am I enough? Now, what comes to your mind when you see this grade? Failure? Disappointment? Average? Well, here's the truth. You already started judging a person you know nothing about. You don't know if the exam was hard, how he's doing in life, if he was prepared. We grew up learning something really early. Grades matter. And yes, they do matter. I'm not here to say grades are useless because grades can tell if we studied hard, if we've improved. But what if I ask a different question? What if grades aren't the full story? What if there's a grade that never appears on your report card? A grade that might actually shape your future more than any number. A grade that schools usually don't measure. Because think about it. Life doesn't give report cards. Life gives the challenges, failures, surprises, and suddenly nobody asks what did you get in math 3 years ago. Instead they ask, can you solve problems? Can you work with people? Can you adapt? And that made me realize maybe we've been measuring one part of intelligence while forgetting about the other part. Let me explain. Imagine two students. The first student gets perfect grades all the time. The second student struggles sometimes. Now, if I ask you who will become more successful, most people immediately want to choose the first person. But here's the truth. We don't know. Because success has never followed a simple formula. Some people with amazing grades become successful. Some people with average and normal grades also become successful. I've seen people with amazing grades struggle to speak in a group project, and some people with average grades be the person everyone depends on. Because life tests things that exams don't. Life tests courage, curiosity, creativity, resilience, the ability to stand up after falling multiple of times. And maybe resilience is the most important grade because everyone fails. Everyone. The difference is that some people see failure as a wall and some people see it as a door. And here is where I want to reframe something. Maybe failure isn't the opposite of success. Maybe failure is the beginning of success. Look at this baby learning how to walk. And now imagine this baby falling once and saying, I guess walking isn't for me. Sounds funny, but we do exactly that. We fail one exam, one interview, one group project, and we suddenly decide something about ourselves that isn't true. I'm not smart, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented. But a grade should never become a definition. A moment should never become an identity. We were taught to read ourselves through marks, even though human growth was never written down in ink. And still somehow we believe that a single sheet of paper can memorize something even time confused to do. Now, I want to talk about something many people are talking about today, artificial intelligence. AI is getting smarter. It can write, it can answer questions, it can solve equations, and it even can create images. And some people are worried that AI might start taking human jobs. And that creates a question. If AI starts taking human jobs, then do grades still matter? Think about it. If a machine can write faster than us, solve faster than us, answer faster than us, then what exactly are grades measuring? Do they still tell us who will succeed, who will fail, who will dream, who will create something new, who will inspire people? Maybe the problem isn't that grades exist. Maybe the problem is that we gave them too much power. Because grades can measure what you remember. But can they measure your curiosity? Can they measure your courage? Can they measure your kindness? Can they measure the ability to stand up after failing 5 times? Not really. And maybe here is where the hidden grade becomes to appear. The grade that never appears on your report card. So next time you receive a report card, look at it, learn from it, be proud of your effort, improve from it, but never let it be Never let it define your value, because you are more than a number. You are more than a percentage. You are more than one moment. And maybe the most important grade in your life is the one that nobody writes down. Thank you. Thank you.